They continue, bro.
Yeah, CouchPotatoGM.com back again. We're just tackling all the latest news in the NFL over the last couple weeks. Right now we're going to discuss Jeremy Maclin.
We can talk some Maclin, man. You know, he went from Kansas City to Baltimore. You know, he visited the Bills. He went to Baltimore, and the latest was, according to Pro Football Talk, if I'm not mistaken, you know, Eagles snuck in at the last second or the last moment, but you know, at the end of the day, he wanted to stay in Baltimore, and the shock was, you know, they did, you know, he was released from Kansas City. You know, they had pictures of Andy Reid going to his wedding and people from the organization at his wedding, and next thing you know, you out.
Yeah,
you know?
I think he got the on a text or something. It was like through. It wasn't
No,
like.
I think you heard it was a voicemail.
Voicemail. That's what I meant. Voicemail.
Yeah.
So.
Hey man, I guess that's how you do business sometimes. But you know, I guess, you know, part of it was they didn't want it. They didn't want it come up on the tube or on Twitter. You know, and him not know. So that was, you know, just missed them. You know, but you know, Baltimore, these guys, boy, them was lucky because they was going into the season with Perriman, who has he played it down? He played last year, right? You know, and
Mike Wallace.
And who else?
Mike Wallace. He had a good year.
I mean,
you know, he was their best receiver last year. You know, Steve Smith was hurt, so I like Mike Wallace, man. I think he's had a pretty good career so far. He's not the receiver one like he used to be. So, but I think he's a good compliment to Jeremy Maclin.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, like you said, before they got Maclin, they weren't looking too good. You know. You know, the tight end, they just released him. He can't stay healthy. Dennis Pitta. Steve Smith's retired. He's working for
the network,
the NFL Network right now. And this is a Ravens team that passed the ball the most in the league last season.
Which I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Flacco's not that guy, bro. I listen. I mean, it's tough to say that obviously with the ring, but you have to understand that he played with a tremendous defense, and he had one of the greatest 3 or 4 games in postseason history.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen that player at all since that day.
And after that run, they had to pay him. They gave him the big $100 million deal.
Timing.
Timing. Sometimes that's what it comes down to. You luck up.
And they couldn't put the pieces around him. They couldn't re-sign certain key defensive players. And, you know, I know the Raiders just gave Carr that deal. So what does that do for that nucleus over there in Oakland? But, you know, that's check out the other video. But
down the line,
Maclin, I think I thought he was going to sign with the Buffalo Bills. And this made sense to me that, you know, playing opposite Sammy Watkins, his homeboy, LaShawn McCoy, I know he was trying to get him over there. So I thought that's where he was going. But, you know, he chose Baltimore, and I think it's a good situation, man.
I can't object. Ozzy wasn't lucked up, man. I don't know how it happened. You know, rolled the dice and.
Yeah, Ozzy has a track record of getting veteran receivers.
They respect Ozzy, veterans in general.
Exactly.
You know, guys that have been in it, because I mean, Ozzy's done it as a player and as a GM, so they respect Ozzy. You know, and you know, it's hard to question Ozzy, but we've always had the concerns about the receiver position. But yeah, they respect Ozzy.
They just can't go into this season and pass the ball the most again. I know you got Danny Woodhead; he's a good receiving back, but. You know, Terrence West, Kenneth Dixon when he comes back, you know, let him get some handoffs, man. Let the offensive line, you know, run block.
There's a reason why they let go of Trespin last year, so, you know, you got Morningweg, and let's see what them boys do, man.
Yep. Eric Decker to the Titans.
Yeah.
Oh, the Titans, man. These guys are stacked.
Yeah.
These guys are stacked, man.
Can we call them a stick?
They're a stick.
Okay.
Offensively.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Offensively.
Yeah.
You know, I would love to run with them in Madden, man, with Mariota, you know, the dual threat weapon. You got Corey Davis, Richard Matthews, Decker, Delaney Walker. It's just a plethora of receivers. And a guy that no one talks about is the Taywan Taylor guy that I really like coming out of Western Kentucky. So, man, one of the best offensive lines. You know, we could go on and on and on. Derrick Henry, DeMarco Murray.
That's a stick on offense, man. The one thing Decker does, most people know is Mariota is the most red zone efficient or one of the top red zone efficient quarterbacks in the league, and Decker is one of the best red zone receivers in the league. So, you know, you can only that's a match made in heaven right there.
Yeah, I think the Titans your guy, what's his name, John Robinson?
Yeah, John Robinson, you know?
This guy's doing a tremendous job because he's putting receivers around Mariota that fits Mariota's game.
Yeah.
You know, inside the numbers, crossing patterns, you know, big bodies in the red zone. It's just, you know, offensive line run game. It's, yeah, man.
It's a good fit.
Good fit all around. Eric Decker in Tennessee.
All right.
David Harris.
And we can talk some David Harris, man. First of all, let me say this, man. What the hell is wrong with the AFC East, man? Like, they're just giving up player after player after player after player and just letting New England just stack and stack. Like, do they realize this team just won the Super Bowl? I don't think they do. They're going to find out. I know, you know, the Dolphins, you know, are on the rise. The Bills are trying to, you know, get their stuff together with the new GM, new head coach. But once again, you know, the Jets are terrible. And they allow, you know, David Harris, for whatever reason, I don't know, they let him walk. I don't know if it was a contract thing or, you know, I'm not really sure what happened, but they let him walk, and he walks right into, you know, Foxborough and signs a contract. And I don't know if he's going to be a you know, full-time linebacker. I doubt that, you know, but he's a nice veteran. Two-down thumper and a nice veteran presence in the locker room, man, you know. And he's gonna get brainwashed as they do in New England.
Brainwashed.
You know, I don't know if that's what you want to call it, but everybody had, you know, they follow that mentality that, you know, we go as Brady goes. You know what I mean? Defensively, offensively, and hey, man, I look at that team, man. I don't know who's gonna beat them, bro.
They did a Super Bowl chance, and they got better, man. They got a lot better. It's just, I don't know, man. Gillislee, Brandon Cooks, they added Gilmore.
Yep.
It's ridiculous, man. We'll see if any team could compete with them in the AFC this season. Mm-hmm. Steelers and Raiders, maybe those two teams, but it should be another Super Bowl run, barring any major injury for New England.
Well, what about the Jets?
What about the Jets?
No, but what about, I mean,
it's tank mode. We in tank rebuild mode.
Tank,
you know what I mean?
They need that quarterback, man.
And I think we talked about this on a podcast, you know, previously or whatever, but you know, maybe it was off air, but. Like, what's the thought process with the coach? What's the thought process with the GM? Like, what happens when we do tank? Are we resetting those guys as well? Like, what's the identity? What are we doing? Yeah. What the hell are we doing?
I think Todd Bowles is set up to fail over there. I don't know. I don't think
he's the fall guy. Yeah. Todd Bowles is a fall guy.
Yeah, I don't think he'll make it back next season.
According to Chris Carter, you got to have a fall guy.
GM got to go too. They drafted Christian Hackenberg in the second round.
The joke's on them boys. I mean, the Jets, bro.
Did your boy go work with Trump, no?
He's gonna be the ambassador for the UK or something like that. Yeah. So his brother's supposed to take over, and you know, talking about Woody Johnson.
Yeah.
It just, I don't know. Man.
I don't know, man. The Jets are going nowhere fast, man.
So sometimes, you know, I feel like people don't deserve, you know, certain things that they're given, and you know, the Jets have just failed, you know, just tremendously.
And it's crazy. Heading into last season, they were coming off a 10-win season with a lot of expectation, and it's got Matt Forte, and that's the NFL for you. You can just change quickly this way or the other way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, any given Sunday, and it's crazy, man.
Any given season, man.
Any given season. There you go. That's it, man. Wrap it up.
CouchPotatoGM.com. Find us on Twitter. Subscribe. We look for 160 plus subscribers.
Content. It's coming.